So now we can take down our troops and whatnot, because we couldn't join Miriel's war with any troops up, you know, if that's what we want to do. And the Hornhill is ours, which is awesome. Quite a nice territory to have. Usually the seat of House Tarly in the books, but I think it's probably, well, it's definitely changed hands now, but I think it had changed hands since anyway. Congratulations, my good chump. You can have antlers. Antlers, yeah, you can have antlers. Hornhill's better than antlers, so... Now we can probably release his wife from prison. She doesn't seem to bear even that much of a grudge, so... Ah. Well, so ends Prince Stannis I of Dawn. The third Stannis in the line of Stannises. Stannis II now inherits Dawn and the Stormlands. This is Prince Stannis II, he's actually Stannis IV. Well, he's Lord Stannis IV of Dragonstone. Second Lord of the Stormlands and second Prince of Dawn. Of the name Stannis. So we'll call him Stannis II. And, well, there he is. His heir is Orys Baratheon, I believe? Possibly? Curiously, I was a little confused at first as to who that child was that is my heir, because he's not one of Stannis' children, but he's one of Stannis' children's children. So, yeah, I'm going to propose marriage to Lady Miriel between Orys and, yeah, Lady Miriel. So that way, Stannis is heir because his son Caspar has already died. Oh, this is good, so we're skipping a generation. Brilliant. Yeah, so if they agree to be betrothed... Oh god, don't die on me yet, Stannis. Then that's perfect. So, yeah, their children will inherit the Westerlands, Stormlands and Dawn. Ah, the wheels are in motion, aren't they? Well, Stannis I achieved a lot in his lifetime. Well, no, yeah, the balance of power has changed quite a lot, but... Oh, terrific. Yes, okay, so Miriel I is betrothed now to Orys, and oh wow, that's really annoying. So what's going to happen in fairly short order is that there's going to be a rebellion against me for the Stormlands. Sorry, just trying to get to grips with what kind of man Stannis II is. He seems alright. Seems alright. Ah, now one thing I've forgotten is that Stannis holds Lannisport, and that comes with a nice fleet of ships. A lot of ships. Which is perfect. Because of course it's one of the main ports in the Westerlands. And it's now part of the Dornish Empire. Stormland Empire, whatever. Which is kind of a blow to Miriel, actually, come to think of it, but there you go. And sure enough, there's that rebellion I was talking about. Oh wow, we've got loads of people who might help us. Let's call them all in. Loads of people in the Reach and Westerlands. Didn't know I had so many friends. Well, I barely know Stannis II. Oh, okay. Is that all of them? Because that's not that many troops. Like, I'm not even sure I need to raise all the banners for this. Curious that I can't raise any vassals from Tarth. Is Miles against me? Apparently I'm also at war with someone in the Iron Islands, but I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that for a while. Well, that's handy. 2 whole troops from Withers. It was all they could spare. 2 guys. I suppose I'm not going to have that high a troop count overall because obviously Stannis is new to this whole area, so that yeah, his vassals don't respect him as much as they respected good old Stannis the First. So yeah, turns out I will need to raise all the banners. Okay, well that's one refusal to join our war. Ah, and one person saying yes. And oh dear, yeah, okay. And sure enough, there's... oh my goodness. Oh wow, that is a large number of troops. Why are they all the same number of troops? Is that like an event? That must be an event where they've got 4,679 troops each. Yeah, that's slightly infuriating. It's weird that there's a number in between those two that I just can't call up. Yeah, I don't need those 2 troops though. I can spare 2. This is going to be pretty tough actually. This is kind of like a trial by fire for Stannis the First. Because I'm not sure we even have as many troops as they do. And, indeed, we've only got one ally. Besides the Harlaws, who are a little preoccupied. Oh wow, 6,000 troops. That's a considerably sized allied force. Nice. Big thanks to the Red Apple Fossaways in the Reach for that contribution. On the plus side, assuming I do win this rebellion, or crush the rebellion rather, it will be great for Stannis' reputation with his vassals. And, you know, will be... A, there'll be less of a threat of future rebellions, and B, we'll have more troops should there ever be another one, or any other cause to go to war. Oh, or Renly could just tell him to stop, and we would just keep all of our things. Well, there we go. Then I'll send those up to the Iron Islands. Very tempted to imprison Manfred II, but I won't. Ooh, Miriel seems to be doing all right with her side of things. She has a lot of troops behind her now, and so I'm going to go ahead and finish off this old Iron Islands thing, because I could certainly do with another friend. Ah, young Stannis. We need to... well, young Stannis. In fact, we need to find some kind of guardian for him. Oh wait, this is a different Stannis. Oh, this is confusing. We got... it's Stannis's all the way down. Who'd have thought that naming all of my children the same thing would have, you know, become confusing at some stage. Given that it's apparently a common name. I mean, I know it's like a random generator. I'd be interested to know how that works exactly, because presumably it depends on the culture and maybe even the faith of the character as or house, you know, as to what kind of name they get. Because it seems like there's a propensity towards Stannis's within House Baratheon anyway. So yeah, we're going to make a claim on another territory in Duskendale. May as well. And if we take that one, I believe we'll be able to usurp the High Lordship as well. So that'll be a nice title to hand out to someone. Stop them hating me. Although, to be honest, people seem pretty favourable, or at least my my council does. I believe that these are new council members, though. So I've sent my Master of Whisperers to Redwater Keep, which is where Alice Frey is. She's the one who wants Miriel's title, or just some title, because she doesn't have any anymore. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, so I'll handle that. Oh, and this is the other Stannis. Is Stannis, son of Stannis. Yeah. Our second son. Who hasn't got any titles. And we'll be sure to reward him with one at some point.